All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us now, courtesy of the Entertainment Friday right here on Look Up Television. We are in the headquarters and deliberately making sure that by the end of the week, we are gracefully embracing ministry to the highest point in time. If you're joining us for the first time, we are live across all social media platforms, and of course on YouTube and Facebook, and of course our website is working, www.lookuptv.co.ke. And I'm reminding you once more, every time we consider this, our WhatsApp number is working. Remember, you can send in your comments, your suggestions, your opinion. If you feel like we need to change the program, cheza kama wewe on 0745 762 640. Iko hapo chini. You can take a look and make sure, of course, we give the emphasis to the way and to the best way it deserves. My name is Moses Kitchen. Of course, this is Entertainment Friday, and we'll be having Kadzo Kondi. Ai jamani, watu ambao wako na sauti nzuri sana watakuja kupamba jukwaa hili, and of course we'll deliberately discuss about matters fearing God, and of course which is now the beginning of knowledge. Every time we speak about this, and the reason as to why we are here, everyone has been dedicated and given the fulfillment to enrich themselves in their wisdom and in their knowledge. For I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I know nothing, I deliberately know nothing, but him who liveth above gives me the energy, the content, and the ability to move every time. The knowledge that I have in his wisdom marvels. I continue journeying towards embracing that there is a greater tomorrow and there is a greater touch. So what do we mean indeed by fearing God? And of course, what is this beginning of wisdom and beginning of knowledge? That will be elaborated in the course of this time. Of course, now join us. In the next few minutes, we'll be embracing these discussions to the best way possible. Now, Pia, just to take you on the loop of what is happening right here in the Republic, there is this TikToker wa Kalenjin anaitwa Gracious Meyoki, most popular content creator and TikToker socialist, just passed away at the current hospital after she had a severe headache from Saturday afternoon. Wow. It is sad news this morning, of course, to the content creators right there, and of course you can just go check it out on Gracious Meyoki, and uone kupoteza watu kama hawa. It's so traumatizing, and the family may find peace at this particular point in time. To just take you on the loop, of course, there is a story on Oga Obina and Vicky Munez. Of course, there's an emotional environment about this, and of course wenda siku moja utanitafuta. Oga Obina's bodyguard Vicky Munez shares emotional TikTok amid alleged job exit. So it's one of the trending situations right in the entertainment space, and of course there is a comment right here. Rosemary Tingani says, I heard rumors at Yoga the top alipata pam na you bodyguard wakiwa then I'm asking kwani mbona angepelekea mbali in the off day. Of course, deliberately speaking about this, so much is taking shape across the divide, and just to make you understand the glimpse on the environs of sports, of course, congratulations to Faith Cherotich for winning that particular medal, and indeed, it is a happy country right now as we speak. Deliberately also, the political space is taking shape right here in the Republic as the president strategizes to make sure that there is embodiment towards the functionality of the Republic. So we are hoping also, kila siku tukirauka, we're expecting history of affordable housing come through vile inafaa. We're expecting so much from the president and of course the ministry at large. Speaking about ministry, there's also the concern on social health authority, where still so many people are complaining about this. And after that, there's also the question on teachers now. Historia yao ya may something that are supposed to be shifted to SHA, which also will be taken into consideration to do rada gani up to that point in time. University of Nairobi this morning will be having their graduation ceremony. The headquarters in the university, or rather the graduation square. We are hoping for the best as far as that is concerned. Tomorrow will be on Saturday, and we are hoping that by the fulfillment of all this, the Lady Hope Wellness Institute and the cancer patients will be joining in a celebration with Mr. Walk to enrich the journey that they have been in the past 12 years. As we speak about this, it's really alarming, because we've been doing these stories of cancer patients who are battling different kind of diseases, and manze cheki, you need to pay a visit there. You see so many women, so many men, they're out there struggling with this disease, and the initiation of sham is not working as well. So we are hoping for the best. So tomorrow, as Mr. Walk celebrates his birthday, we're hoping that the ignition will come in handy to make sure that we embrace this in the best way possible. I don't know if I'm forgetting any other thing, but allow me to big up my all right, my beauty. Asante sana. It's nice to see you right here, and may the good Lord bless you as well. Say amen. All right, let's continue now. So, deliberately speaking about this, of course, Kadzo Konde will be joining us now in a few. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Of course, this is Kadzo's dream. Let's embrace this in the course of time. Our digital department is working, and straight ahead, of course, we'll be joining in to make sure that we have the emphasis to the best way possible. Wastahili ewe Bwana every time. King Nantimax, ile ngoma yako sijui ni gani, but you know, we'll continue journeying towards this and this and this, and making sure that deliberately we speak about ministry. We are here live and kicking on the Entertainment Friday. Cheza kama wewe, mapema ndio best. Wastahili ewe Bwana, wastahili ewe Bwana, wastahili ewe Bwana, kupokea utukufu. Embracing this. So I'm doing this as, of course, Kaz Zakundi is in the building, and of course we're just waiting to have a banter right here on Look Up Television. So next week, promising at 8 p.m. on Look Up Television. Of course, if you did not know about this, we took a different shift, whereas we're embracing the fact that there are aspirants out there, from the member of county assembly to the top-notch gubernatorial spaces, and God willing, of course, we'll get to the presidential aspirant. So this episode highlights the true realities of these aspirants that are taking shape across the country. So we'll be giving them a chance to embrace the fact that there is a need for good leadership, there is a need for good governance right here in the country. So as they start this initiation, Bunge la Wenyeji gives them a platform to really embrace this. So if you know an aspirant out there that wants to get to these spaces, cheza kama wewe, because mapema ndiyo best. Speaking about this, actually in the course of this week, Githurai 44 member of county assembly, anaitwa nimesahau jina yake, but if you know him, you know him. He resigned from office saying that enyewe kuna venye hawaelewani na county. So imagine, after all this time, understanding that the county assembly or the wards are not working, then now you choose to resign. So we're left to the question, if this is happening right now, and if this was a leader, so what is happening to the residents in that particular area? And it's not the first time that we're seeing MCAs resigning from office before their term ends. We are hoping, but deliberately, I can see one term, right? We're hoping for the best. The 44 residents are placing a prayer right there, that the fact that this is happening right now, we are hoping for a deliberate discussion to make sure that there is accountability and sustainability as far as leadership is concerned. But away from that, just giving you a glimpse on what I believe is taking shape across the entertainment sector and across the political space, and above all across the healthier spaces. So right now we are introducing Entertainment Friday in the best way possible. So this is the headquarters of Look Up Television. We are live and kicking. Cheza kama wewe on Look Up TV, YouTube, Facebook and website. Our number is 0745 762640 is working. Naya, we'll embrace this at the end of the discussion. Watanitumia nione comments zenyu zinasema namna gani. Before I conclude, happy birthday to Dunamis. Karibu sana. You look nice.
Thank you so much. You look sharp as well.
All right. I'm happy that your lines zinafanana na ikoti.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, before we start, why the miwanis?
Oh, this is just my style, but I can't take it off. It's fine. Oh, no,
You're good?
I'm good.
Yeah. Unaona uko na mafans?
Yeah.
Hey, okay, zitoa like inside. But it's nice to see you look good.
Thank you.
All right. So we want to start our discussion. When I approached you for this discussion, what perhaps came into your mind?
What came into my mind was, I think, a story. Yeah, I figured you wanted to talk about ministry, what I'm doing in ministry. Yeah, so that is what was in my mind. Yeah.
Were you happy to come and talk about ministry?
Yeah, I was happy. As a matter of fact, this is actually my first live interview. Indeed. And I'm very excited.
Yeah. And that's why niliambiwa tutoe miwani ndo kuone vizuri.
Wanione vizuri.
Tabasamu tanusi. Nice to see you this morning. So that is the voice of Kadze Konde, who will be joining us in the next few minutes. And of course, she was born in the early years, I'll not mention it, but she was raised in a humble but loving family of 2 children by Mr. Patrick Konde, and the early childhood was spent in South Coast.
Yeah.
That is why your Swahili is like that, right?
Deal.
All right. So you began your education at St. Mercy, and of course, you loved reading storybooks, and often your parents will support you by buying you books. Amazing. Then thereafter, this is what is captivating now. You're actively involved in church and community work. As a member of the youth group, you participate in organizing events and leading discussions. You believe that success is not only about personal achievements, but also about giving back to the community. The belief pushes you to serve others whenever you can. All right. So your immediate goal is successfully complete my degree in education. In the future, you aspire to become a lecturer and community leader. Wow, embracing this. So we start from the point in time where you were raised in a humble background.
Yeah.
Everyone says that, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means it wasn't that bougie. It was something, it was enough for us. What my parents provided was just about enough for me and my sister. Yes.
All right.
So that is what humble means to me.
Humility.
Yeah.
Are you humble right now?
I am.
Okay. So if you're humble, satisfy us with the humility now, with the touch of the voice. And I know perhaps many, So actually, Minister Wanjala shared a clip of you singing, so which really motivated this space.
Okay.
And of course, because you're right here on the section, I'd really love you to do that for us with a lot of humility. Cheza kama wewe.
Okay. So I'm going to sing this song that I really love. I forgot the artist, but the name the song of the name of the song is Something More Than Gold. More than gold.
Something more than indeed.
Yes. So it goes, sweet Jesus, you're the wind beneath my wings. Sweet Jesus, you're my melody and harmony. Sweet Jesus, you're the eyes that I see through. Sweet Jesus, yes, I'm dancing to your tune. For as the deepens for water, so my soul longs for you, Jesus, forever and ever, yes. My heart beats for you. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. Something more than gold, I've got something more than gold. If all I've got is Jesus, I've got something more than gold. I'll tell it to the world now, Jesus is more than gold.
Wow.
Thank
Sisi tulikosea wapi? Tulikosea wapi? Sauti itoki bwana, you know. And you're singing, your voice has a particular melody,
Yeah.
that indeed we marvel to this every time. And when you're singing, it's just a reminder that everyone is gifted in their own ways and in their own designs.
Yeah.
And there are people that say, mimi hata sauti yangu bwana wezi pata kwa keyboard. And every time you deliberately speak about this, it's coming out to the design of the perfection of God.
Yeah.
And you're singing about this, and it shows the reality that indeed God is working in humility in your life.
Yeah, true.
All right, share with us how you began now these spaces of ministry, how you decided now, and you know there's nothing that matters a lot like serving Christ.
Okay, so first I will start with my childhood. I grew up in a Christian background,
Amen.
Catholic to be specific. Yeah, it was really nice until a few months ago when Minister Melody introduced me to this WhatsApp group.
Amazing.
A session experience. So there's this one time we went for missions. It was actually my first time I was going for missions. And so I didn't know, I was also going there to learn. So there's this one question that kept on recurring, and one of the partners we were with was asking this specific question: what is your relationship with God? And at that point I couldn't answer that because I didn't know, because all my life it has been Catholic, and you know most of the things we do is just pray in Catholic. We don't really have that close connection with the Lord and everything. It is just we follow kind of a formula.
Amazing.
Yeah, so when I got that realization, I made a decision that I want to have an intimate relationship with Christ.
Amen.
Yes, and that is where it all began. Because I always thought, see, I read the Bible, I pray, so that is about enough. But then that gave me a realization that there is more to just praying and singing for God and worshiping God.
Indeed.
There have to be that very close connection. Yeah, there's one time, again, Minister Melody was preaching in church, and he mentioned, if you're a son of God, God is going to involve you in his plans. And I wanted that for myself. So, and the things I'm doing to be able to achieve that is I wake up every morning and pray. I also have a daily Bible study with my friend every day to also build that spiritual journey for myself. Yes.
All right. You every day you read the Bible with your friend?
Yeah, with my friend.
What kind of friend?
A male friend.
Hapo sasa.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
So in the same sense, there's now the Catholic absorption that you are in a long time. Then now you're shifting to embrace this other gospel. How's the transition seem like to you?
Very smooth, because it's not contradicting. I'm just adding on to what I had. Yes.
All right. Adding on to what you had, but
Yeah.
Catholic is kind of different.
Yes, it is different. But
Are
for
you
me-
struggling now to, enrich yourself in these other spaces?
Well, yes, in this particular part, that you see, for Catholic, we don't have that worship experience. We don't have long hours of prayer,
Indeed.
long hours of having intimacy with God.
Oh, Maria.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I am having challenge praying for too long, but I'm learning though. I'm having also challenge leading a worship because I've never had that growing up. So it is a bit of a challenge. I'm also trying to build on my confidence in that angle.
You're not? But that video, you're confident.
Yeah, I am, because I'm singing by myself. You know, when you're leading people to worship,
Yeah, an extent.
there's some things you have to do. You have to create that environment of worship.
Indeed.
So I'm still getting there.
Ama you getting there? It means that like Rabba Shabba
No. Not that.
You know, enriching yourself now in speaking in tongues and making sure that cheki mimi bwana ndo niko hapa and I'm leading this service. and if I do not speak in tongues, now there is no ministry here.
No. Actually, speaking in tongues, that's a whole different thing.
All right. Do you do that?
No, not yet.
You're learning? Or
no, I'm not
you're
learning.
requesting the Spirit?
I will accept it when it comes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So deliberately, in the sense that now the ministry is coming into transition, and you're now in the body of Christ, and making sure that this is the new gospel that I'm into. And the achievement of all this is coming in what you're doing at the altar, in the service, interacting with ministers like Melody, and then many others out there, pouring yourselves out to make sure that this is the intention of this particular ministry. How would you rate your space at the altar?
Well, okay. So at this point, I'm still. I could call myself. I'm still a child.
A junior.
Yeah, I'm still taking baby steps.
Indeed.
Yes.
So if this is baby steps, where?
Yeah, no, no, because I'm saying that because I am confident when I'm singing, quote unquote, secular songs. I could do that even in a hall, in a big crowd. But you know, church is different. You have to put yourself in a humble place so that they can see you. Someone said when you stand there, you're a mirror.
Indeed.
Yes, so I don't feel like I'm a mirror yet because I get distracted when I'm at the altar. Yeah. Because
distracted with what?
I think about so many things. I think about, oh, am I dressed appropriately? Oh, are they feeling what I'm feeling right now? So I just get all these questions. Yes. All
right. Speaking about secular, what do you mean?
I mean...
You sing secular as well?
Yeah, I do.
Should I, director, should I give... No, not really, wait, this place. Amma, you want to do it?
Yeah, sure. There's secular that is encouraging.
Is encouraging? Yeah. Amazing, amazing. I think we would love to listen to that as well.
Okay, let me see. This is my favorite song. I sing it all the time.
Okay.
All my friends know this one.
All right, roll it in.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna work it out and move mountains, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Auntie Max tulikosema. Hey, well, you know, it's exquisite, of course. Now I don't know how it feels, but I believe that there is someone out there that is listening to this.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. In the meantime, let's talk about now the distraction in it. There are many people that come to the altar. There's these sort of bolder distractions that comes to the altar, and at some point it might be difficult for them to continue progressing towards the ministry. You know, so hizo distractions zinakuwa mingi sana hata hawezi endelea sasa in the ministry. There's a minister out there that is struggling in this, and there is total distraction. Hii na mnaona tu wenyewe there's a problem there. You know, unadhania amenyamaza to feel the ambience, kumbe is trying to heal the, to come down. What will be your way out when you get distracted, or how should ministers, relieve themselves when they get distracted?
Okay, so that's a very good question, and I'm going to answer it in this way. I am reading this Proverbs. I am reading Proverbs generally, and it is about wisdom.
Indeed.
So what I will tell all the people and myself out there is just ask for wisdom, because it is everything we can ever have. If you have wisdom, then you're going to have guidance. You're going to take your mind, you're going to occupy your mind with things that make sense. So if you're in the altar, then you can focus on what you want as a person, you can focus on the prayer, and you can focus on you can just put yourself out of the distraction. So for me, I am still trying to understand how I'm going to calm down in terms of distraction. So I think that is the first step. Just ask God for wisdom before you go there. Ask Him for guidance to fill you with the Holy Spirit. Yeah.
And I will rise up.
Yes.
Amazing. Perfect. It is 27 minutes past 8 a.m. We're still embracing the discussion with Kadzo Kunde. And this is Kadzo's dream. We still yet to talk about that, and of course your aspirations and inspirations in life. So as the perfection of ministry comes out handy as well. So it's nice to see you this, and of course it's nice that we've heard your voice and your encouragement right now this morning on the Entertainment Friday. Keep logging in. Of course we'll be here until the end of time, at least approximately 9-ish heavy. We'll be embracing this to the best way possible. Look up television and YouTube and Facebook. 0745762640 is our WhatsApp line. Don't go too far. Let's take a breath on the Kadzo's dream. Taarifa zinapochipuka na kutufikia papa hapa kwenye makao makuu ya chumba cha habari cha runinga ya Look Up, kwenye taifa, kwenye serikali, kwenye bunge, tunajitosa hadi kwenye sauti ya wenyeji ili kupata tu maoni ya wenyeji kuhusu masuala haya yanayochipuka.
Maana hii kitu inaenda kuumiza Mkenya kwa tax.
Hakuna kitu tunafurahia. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sisi tunaumia, si ati tunaumia ile ya kiukweli. Juu maisha ni ngumu.
Na bila shaka tunapata maoni yao ili sauti yao ipate kusikika. Na watasema hili, waseme lile, watasema hiki na waseme kile, almuradi sauti yao ipate taa.
Mambo ya mafuta tena imekuwa ni changamoto zaidi kwa kila mtu wa bodaboda.
Uchumi ikikuwa stable, tunaamini mambo itakuwa sawa sawa.
Kwanza liko na ria wasa wa boda, mama mboga nini. Hao sasa ndio wamefinywa zaidi manzo.
Mtazamaji, hii ni bunge la wenyeji.
People are there to belittle you. When people are questioning you,
if you don't move fast, of course, yes, you lose it, but then it's not us to push you.
But you do not know the God who has been molding me. What has He been doing to me?
The deep and mature conversations of empowerment for you with a curious mind and an appetite for oriented conversations.
I concur with what you're saying.
You plan your finances, you can easily live without a debt.
An engaging safe space of free expression and truthfulness with an upheld vibrance, motivation and happiness.
So many children who are there, they are not living their dreams.
Join us for deep conversations with Zipporah Gashushe every Saturday from 8 p.m. The Deeper Conversations on Look Up TV.
Save a Life is a non-profit organization that has taken the front line in transforming lives in the entire country. So far, we have transformed life of over 100,000 people through our programs, which include medical support, youth empowerment, street family program, feeding program, and climate change. Join us today as we transform lives. As we always say, service to humanity is service to God. Save a life, transforming lives.
taarifa zinapochipuka na kutufikia papa hapa kwenye makao makuu ya chumba cha habari cha runinga ya Lookup, kwenye taifa, kwenye serikali, kwenye bunge, tunajitosa hadi kwenye sauti ya wenyeji ili kupata tu maoni ya wenyeji kuhusu masuala haya yanayochipuka.
Maana hii kitu inaenda kuumiza Mkenya kwa tax.
Hakuna kitu tunafurahia. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sisi tunaumia, si ati tunaumia ile ya kiukweli. Juu maisha ni ngumu.
Na bila shaka tunapata maoni yao ili sauti yao ipate kusikika. Na watasema hili, waseme lile, watasema hiki na waseme kile, almuradi sauti yao ipate taa.
Mambo ya mafuta tena imekuwa ni changamoto zaidi kwa kila mtu wa bodaboda.
Uchumi ikikuwa stable, tunaamini mambo itakuwa sawa sawa.
Kwanza liko na ria wa boda, mama mboga nini. Hao sasa ndio wamefinywa zaidi man.
Mpenzi mtazamaji, hii ni bunge la wenyeji. And on Friday, right here on Lookup Television, we are live. And I'm insisting this because we keep on trading on this, and of course there's the effect on the social media. Najua Collins Onyango Mundi and our dear Edwina are out there pouring out their efforts to make sure that this is coming out to the best way possible. The fulfillment by there on social media, your Lookup TV is coming out handy. Wewe bwana subscribe. You know, you've been watching this for quite some years now. Cheza kama we subscribe, comment, follow, like, share, and across the divide you'll do us good if you watch this content, and of course on the mainstream Lookup Television. Aya, tunaendelea na story ya Kadzu's dream and the empowerment that has its effect right here to the heart of the ministry. Every time we deliberately speak about this and making sure the betterment of the ministry is well reached and done. Lookup Television, under its religious basis, has also the effect on the touchline on this ministry. And of course, Kadzo here has made known to us that there is a lot of humility that it's needed in the service and in the ministry. So as we continue the conversation, we are requesting you to ask your questions, or if you need an advice right here, you can ask this question, you can comment, that to see how she will respond to this. All right?
Yes.
All right, let's proceed now. You had a dream, you had a desire, and you are living now in the desire despite the fact that you are working in them and you're still learning in these things. Mm-hmm. What are some of the challenges that you're facing as we speak?
Okay, so as we speak, there's so many dreams that I have, but my priority is attaining that the maximum level in my spiritual journey. This means that I want to be able to stand on a podium one day and tell people that is how I was, and look at me now. Look at the progress I am showing you.
Amen.
Yes. And then the other one is to build a school. I am really in support of girl education, female empowerment and all that.
Perfect.
Yes, so that is what I desire to achieve.
I did.
Yes, and some of the challenges that I have is in line with my spiritual journey is trusting God. It is written in Proverbs that we have to trust in the Lord, for He knows everything, you know. And it is so hard to trust in the Lord when some things don't seem to work.
Indeed.
Yeah. And that is one part of my life that I really need to work on. Despite anything that happens, I need to just focus on trusting God.
Amazing.
Yes. And in line with my academic journey, of course, there are so many challenges. There is finances, but I trust the Lord that I will complete successfully.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Masters?
Yes.
Eh. Okay. So, you've already completed it. Getting to masters is also not a joke.
True.
Yeah. Congratulations. In the same taste and time, these challenges are what drives these new changes and makes us bold enough to make bolder steps. At the foot of the altar, you're there, and there are people like Minister Melody and the bishops that are out there, the pastors that are out there that are working with you. How should ministers, young ministers, as you package themselves for the better tomorrow? Despite there's this encouragement that they give us, there is an advice, there is unafaa ufanye hivi, direction. How should you young ministers package yourselves to make sure that whatever they are saying, this is the voice of control?
Well, I think I'm going to repeat this one more time. The first step is seek guidance, seek insight, seek knowledge, seek wisdom. That is the first step to everything. And then from there, all other things are just going to come in. Yes.
All right. Na pia kuna watu ambao una seek knowledge but hao ndio wamepotea kabisa.
So you seek
how do you balance that?
From
maisha yake. This one, hata nikisika advice, there's no appropriate way to handle this.
Yes, and when you have the gift of discernment, which you ask from God, then you're going to define that good and that which is not good.
Talk to us about judgment now. Unaangalia tu koti yake unasema hii hata ni advice namna gani hii siwezi fuata.
So judgment, those are worldly things. Unafaa tu kukuwa na ile moyo ya kujua kwamba huyu mtu atanisaidia hata kama anakaeje. Unajua kama unamwamini Mungu utaweza kuona, you'll be able to see huyu anaweza nisaidia ama huyu haizi nisaidia. Ndio.
Has it ever gotten to a point that you feel like, "Ai, hapa melody hakuna kazi"?
Yes, so many times. Lakini sasa sometimes mimi huwa si argue. I don't argue like hapa sioni kama ina line na kitu na believe. So I just go out, I go seek guidance from the scriptures. Yeah, so mi huwa siulizi ati mbona unafanya hivi, mbona unafanya hivi. No, I just leave it at that, then go for more information.
Indeed. All right, because you're now speaking about the word and seeking guidance from the word, allow us to talk a little bit about dressing code.
Yeah.
If someone tells you like, ingo siya kanisa, and from that day in time, you left church for good. So if it was you now, what are some of the verses that I can read? Ndo nipate ufasaha.
Kuhusiana na mavazi.
Ama njooni nyote jinsi mlivyo.
Hapo okay, sijui tasema ukweli, sijui kama kuna najua ipo lakini mimi mwenyewe sijaiangalia maana I try to be decent in my own way. Unaona mimi venye ninavaa sivyo vile mtu mwingine anaweza niona niko decent. No, so mimi I try as much as I can to not be revealing, to just do what I do, because in one angle I'm a fashionista. So vile ambavyo navaa kwa sababu najifurahisha mimi mwenyewe na najua kila ambacho nimevaa ati mtu akiniona atasema wewe amevaa vipi. So mimi navaa jinsi ambavyo najua. Yes.
So what is decent in ministry now? Bado unaona kuna watu wanapiga Mungu angalia nini nje, anaangalia moyo.
Mungu anaangalia moyo, lakini mimi kulingana na mimi decency is just cover up.
Okay.
Yes, cover up, because mimi nikienda hapo mbele kuimbisha huwa najiangalia mimi mwenyewe. How am I decent? Nikiinua mkono, is there part of my body that is revealing ambayo itaweza ku distract mtu? So as long as uko covered up and when you're in the midst of people hawatakuwa distracted because wanakuangalia wewe, then I think that is fine. Yeah.
What if your face is destructive as well? Unaangalia nasema sura ya neema. Omba tu Bwana, you're making so should we cover our face as well?
No. Because kwenye sura ndo utaangalia. Eyes don't lie. Eyes don't lie. Kwa hiyo ukiangalia mtu utajua kweli ameingia kwenye spirit.
Young people have been chased away from church because of their dressing code.
Yeah.
Elder fulani tu alikuja akamwambia your si fiti, vile umenyoa si fiti, you know. Hizo masticons manze, it's not good for ministry, it's not good for church. How will we handle this? Because it's now it's so bad that I was active in the ministry, I was in this space diligently serving, but because there was a pastor out there or an elder or mama wa kanisa that didn't find a better approach, simi nikachorea church.
Sasa hapo hao watu ambao wanatuambia we need to dress well wanafaa kujua we are from different generations, honestly. Na vitu ambavyo wao walikuwa navaa na sisi tunavaa ni totally different. Sasa mimi naona kama wewe umevaa na sehemu yako ya mwili ambayo inaweza kuleta distraction to someone else is not visible, then just let them be, because wameenda pale kanisani for whatever it is they want to do. Wengine wameenda kuomba, wengine wameenda kushukuru. Sasa unajua wale wana to judge from the outside, but they don't know what it is that is inside our heart. So me, I think they should just sit that one out. Yeah.
All right, take that one out. Do you have your recordings?
Original? No.
All right.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are hoping for the best as well in the line of ministry. So as we reflect on all this, I'd like, of course, you to give us a build-up on at least two items, you know, progressively, ziambatane, you know, just fill your space. I'll just be here together with Kina Melody and Kina Arnold, just listening to this melody as well.
Okay.
So acha sisi tutulie sasa, tusikize tu as we reflect on these lines.
Okay. I love this song by Ruben Kigame and Gloria. I forgot the title. I don't know. No, Huniachi. Yes.
Huniachi.
Yes.
Amazing.
Umeahidi ewe Bwana huniachi hadi mwisho wa dahari, ulisema huniachi. Nipitia, I forgot the song, but that is one of my favorite songs.
Indeed.
And then the other one is God, don't give up on me yet. I know I'm not your best bet, but I'm trying, so don't give up on me yet. Yes, those are the two songs that help me. Sometimes actually all the time, I sing them all the time because they relate to me. Yes. All
right. Sing that one that relates to me and relates to this circle, you know. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I do.
I think we've got few minutes, so I'd like to marvel to those items.
Okay.
Then of course as we get to the bottom line.
Okay, let me see. So the challenge. Let me talk about something a little.
Okay.
The challenging is I don't know a lot of gospel songs.
All right.
Yeah, because I just got back into ministry. Yes, so I'm having a challenge, even in church, to sing the worship songs and the praise songs, because I don't know most of them. Because all my life, since I discovered that I could sing, I just went straight ahead to secular songs.
All right.
Yeah.
At what age is that?
When I was in class 6.
Up to say uko
Nico first year masters.
All right. So
yeah.
Okay, I'm asking for a friend also.
Okay.
Yeah. The people that are listening to that, you can do for us a few items on secular.
Okay.
You know, with we have, you know, and we need encouragement.
Okay.
We need life ahead. You know, sometimes umegusa mtu wangu hapa, so cut wanasema guy watu wamebarikiwa sana, you know.
Yeah.
You know, just for us some few items, then then we'll cut it through.
Okay, so I'll sing one by Cynthia. I've been walking with my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun, and I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I'll do what I can while I can, when I can, for my people. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. Just so I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the rivers. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gotta keep on keeping on. Yes, so I love that song, even though it's not gospel related, but you know, knowledge is relative. I have my own interpretation of the song. So if I achieve what I want, I'm not going to celebrate it by myself. I'm going to make sure I take my people with me, my friends, my family, and everyone else.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a point in time saying that you had the desire of vulnerability, and these girls are coming out. There's so many girls that have given up in their spaces of life, in one or the other, maybe because of their beauty, their dressing, how they speak, Joki Buddha, you know, and there are many others that because of the stigma that comes with hii mambo ya mwili yako nakaa around something, you know, that is the point of vulnerability and pia story ya education. Mademu wengine wamechop, mimi niko hapo tu. You are the voice of excellence when it comes now to this aspiration that you want to uplift these girls. So this is a question of intentionality. Since you're here, allow us to give you a chance now. And of course we are having young girls right here. Maybe there's one that hajaniambia, lakini kuna venye they're in these positions, and many others that are out there. I'd like you to raise a voice to them with the point of vulnerability that there's still a room for excellence. You can fall and rise up again.
Okay, so that question, there was a meeting I was in on Thursday, and we were talking about the teachings of Lady Wisdom and how everything works out. And one of the things that I captured is sometimes we fall and then we stay down there. But we are told, from what I read, from that article I read, that if there's this principle that we all need to apply. It's called the principle of fearlessness. You don't have to fear to fail, because that is going to happen at one point in life. So if you fall down, rise back up and get back in the game. So to the females out there, I think there's so many challenges that we face, so many. And I think we should be able to support each other. That's the first step. And mambo ya all women are enemies of themselves shouldn't be in our minds at all, because we need each other as women. And that is what I would say.
All right. As you speak about that, now it's the excellent time. You prepare your verses. Then after you prepare your verses, you do for us your power close, as you feel, you know, the engagement and the inspiration in it. So that will be last sentiment. Then of course you'll also tell us there's a producer right here. I need to producer T that is around here. Thomas says that he's been enriched. The music has touched the nerves. And now he is having a studio and would like perhaps now you guys to partner.
Okay.
When they are record, lakini hajaniambia kama ni free, but I think it's free. You know, muziki nagusa hadi wallet. Anyway, so as you prepare for that, you know, then you have the enrichment. Sawa? You're grateful for the opportunities that you've had. Your dream is to be the light to others, showing that with the determination, everything is possible. And that is where we now reflect the fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge. Yeah. That now you've given us and shared with us a little bit about this knowledge. Yeah. I think next time we need to invite you, pamoja na wale wamekushikilia mkono, you know, we need to invite you now to get the grace of this emphasis on knowledge as well. With a lot of humility and with your parents coming in and your family, you know, I believe they've been supportive in all this. No?
Yeah, they have.
All right. Before you get to the verses, how do we include family, friends, social engagement towards the heart of the ministry?
Okay, so you tell them the benefits, because it is written all over the scriptures, the rewards that come with trusting, with praying. So you inform them. So when I went back home, when I decided to take this path of righteousness, I went to them and I kept on telling them that this is the right way, so they know. For my family knows. So the first step is to just engage them, tell them what is required of them, and tell them the rewards that come as a result of trusting God.
All right. Are you on social media?
Yeah.
All right. How can we get in touch?
On TikTok, Magdalene Kadzo. On Instagram, Magdalene Kadzo.
All right.
Yes.
Are the songs there?
Cover songs, yes.
Hapo unafanya tu
covers.
Okay, sawa sawa.
Yeah.
In the meantime, give us your power verses and your power close.
Okay. So the first one is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. I'm going to get back to that. And then there's this one that has always stuck with me. Mark 11:24, which says, pray, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. And then Jeremiah 29:11, rejoice in the Lord. I don't know the other part, but yes, that's those are the three that helped me through. Perfect. So going back to the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. I had not understood what the fear of the Lord is when I started reading the Bible, Proverbs to be specific, until I got this revelation that fear of the Lord is having obedience, and there's so many things that in the world that are attracting us to sin. There's social media, there's friends. So if you put all this away and just focus on obeying the commands of God, then that is the beginning of good life. It is the beginning of nourishment.
Perfect.
So I will tell my friends who are watching and all the other viewers that the first step you need to do is just obey what is written in the Bible, because that is Jesus left, but he left us with something that is going to guide us through our lives, and that is the Bible.
Indeed.
So we should all just look into that way, because it gives us guidance. It gives us all the things we want in life. So yes, that is what I would say.
All right. Ati, we wanted you to do the last piece in 1 minute.
A song? Okay. There's one that I had in Rima Fest. Again, I forgot the artist.
Right.
The song
Roll
goes,
the lines.
see what the Lord has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What you've been praying for has come to pass. Oh, see what the Lord has done.
Perfect.
Can you see what the Lord has done? Can you see what the Lord has done? What you've been fasting for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done.
All right. Marvelous grace to our loving Lord. Nice to see
Amen.
you this
Thank you.
morning. You are such an empowerment. We are hoping for the best and the best encounters to come.
Amen.
Thank you so much for making time.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Tanti bwana tutaokoka tupende tuzipende. Hey, all right. Mwenyezi Mungu apewe sifa, of course, every time that we deliberate, speak about the gospel and the ministry. Hey. All right. Happy weekend. Of course, we're introducing Hannah Jackson. She'll be joining us, of course, to get the same uplifting. And if you're Marvel now here, as we proceed to the next lines and understanding the concept of ministry, I believe the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And of course, deliberately speaking about this makes an emphasis and an important aspect in this line of ministry. And by the way, happy weekend. Of course, Saturday and Sunday to those that are going to the Shiraz, all the best. At those that are going to church, just as Pastor Dante, to all the best. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you so much, Kamefe. And of course, thank you so much, Arnold. Thank you so much, Bansal. And above all, thank you so much, Melody Wanjala, for making time and, of course, enriching one of the best, Kadzo Konde. Thank you so much for everything. And above all, may the good Lord guide us. And of course, thank you so much, Edwina. And thank you so much, Colin Sonyango Omondi, for empowering our digital space. My name is Mosket. See you next week for the same enlightenment. This is the Morning Gift Entertainment Friday.